Here are the super quick basic rules to get you started playing Sushi Go. We're going to imagine we have 4 players. So if we look at the instructions here, depending on how many players you have, it depends on how many cards you get. So if I have 4 players playing, each player is going to have 8 cards. You're going to play 3 rounds of this, and then here's specific rules for each card. Your goal is to just get the most amount of points. So some of these cards have different rules, which you'll kind of see in a second here. So 4 players. They would have their cards face down, so other players, you don't want other players seeing your cards. So player 1 here, let's look at their hand. So again, the other players will not see what they have. They can only keep one of these cards. The way that this card works, depending on how many you have, if I only have 1 of them, it's worth 1 point. If I have 2 of them, it's worth 3 points. If I have 3 of them, it's worth 6 points. For this card, out of the 4 people that are playing, if I have the most of this, then I get 6 points. For this card, if I get 2 of them, I'll get 5 points. For this one, if you have the most, you get 6 points. If you have the least, you get negative 6 points. This is just a card that's worth 3 points. So it's kind of like, well, that's an easy 3 points, not very risky. Let's say we're going to keep that. So in the game, what you'd do is you'd pull this out of your hand, you'd put it face down, and then when everybody would flip together. But I'm just going to keep this up for now. And then their deck, their 7 cards that they're not keeping, they'd put face down, and they're gonna slide it over to the next person. Once everybody's ready, slide all at the same time. But again, I'm just keeping those up so we can see the cards. Now let's try something else here. Let's try this. So this means if I get 2 of these by the end of the game, if I get 2 of these, I get 5 points. So that's what this person's gonna keep. Again, we put it face down, but for now I put it face up just so we can see what's going on. Let's say this person, so most of these are pretty self-explanatory. 3 points, we already talked about that. 2 points for that, the pudding kind of thing. Let's try the pudding. That person chose theirs. And then, I don't remember the exact way that works. You might have to read the instructions, just trying to go fast here. For this one, if you get 3 of these, you get 10 points. But that's pretty risky to try and be able to get 3 of those. Let's just go with simple 2 points there. So now you say, okay, everybody face up. So everybody flip their card that they kept face up. They're going to pass their trash, or the ones that they don't want, face down. So pass, pass, pass. Okay, so now you go through the same process again. You keep which card you want. So this person, they got their 3 points there. Let's say, like, okay, well, I'm going to keep here's the strategy. If I see this person needs more of those cards, I could make choices to try and limit them from getting that. Or if I see that person's trying to do pudding, I could try and limit that. Or if I see somebody's trying to do that, I could, try and limit them. But anyway, so I'm going to go with this one here. Again, I'd put it face down. We'd all flip at the same time. If I get the most of those, I get 6 points. This trash is going to get passed. Let's say this person keeps that, because then now they get an automatic 5 points. And then this person wants to keep the pudding, probably. So they get the most puddings. They'll pass. And then let's say this person, this is an easy 3 points. They're playing it safe. Boom. So anyway, that's basically how it goes. So each round you're going to have less cards to look through. So now we have 6 cards that we can choose from. And you just kind of keep laying out and keeping what you want. I'm just gonna throw some stuff here so you can see how we'd score it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So by the time this round's done, let's say this player has these. So let's say we're comparing to everybody else. Well, they have the most. They got 4 of these. Because they have the most, they're going to get 6 points. So this whole clump here is worth 6 points. 6 plus 3, 9, plus 5, because they have 2 of these. 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 5. 9 plus 5, 14. They only have 1 of these, so that's 15 points. That is 1 round. So you play until you get rid of all your cards. That'd be 1 round, and then you want to do that 3 times. That's the basics.